Hi, I'm Prem Sadar, member of the Defenders team in cybersecurity subject. Now I'm going to explain our topic, instant analysis of ethics, hacking and cracking. So, as an introduction part, I would like to say what's hacking and what's ethical hacking and what are the ethics involved in hacking and cracking. So, what's hacking? Hacking is generally activities that try to manipulate digital services. Like digital services, in a sense, we use a lot of computers, smartphones, and network-related devices like servers and whatever used in each and every stores or industries or commercial purpose. Wherever we have a lot of digital devices, so all the digital devices which uses networks and services can be manipulated, and that's done by hacking. So the basic motivation of this hacking is for financial gain or protest or information gathering. Information gathering is it may be spying by some spying spying agencies or some government also it may be included, and some fun activities and to threaten people obviously, so that they can get some huge amounts by threatening by stealing their valuable information. So this thing is done mostly in commercial purpose in case of large companies. In general, hacking also includes mostly bypassing and cracking firewalls and bypassing the networks. This is often included bypassing security measures and breaking firewalls. Bypassing system in the sense the security to identify potential data breaches and threats in a network. In general, the company that owns the system or network allows cybersecurity engineers to perform such activities in order to test the system defenses. So organizations face these kind of challenges a lot. So they established a separate team to get rid of all these things and to defend themselves or the companies from these hackers. So what is hacking with ethics? Hacking with ethics, in the sense, there are several type of hackers and hackings going on around in the world in many kind of institutions or organizations. So in this, primarily we are using white hackers and black hat hackers right now. So what is hackers? White hat hackers, in a sense, it may be security professionals or IT professionals, which are generally work for the good purposes. And black hat hackers are malicious intruders scraping web world illegally. So these are the bad guys who generally do the bad things and malicious, suspicious activities, threatening the people and government, etc. So ethical hacking is ethically performed by white hat hackers. So this is done for good purpose. Ethical hacking isn't just for good purposes. Activities which is done by white hat hackers. So in general, just to help the potential threats on computer or network. They gain access. In general, white hat hackers are good guys for the hacker world. So they gain access to information from banks or other businesses and typically save from the black hat hackers who steal money or credit card information or proprietary data. Ethical hacking is hacking will attempt to bypass security to search for a vulnerable that can be exploited by malicious hackers. So ethical hacking is such a sought after services that many organizations will pay a large huge sum of amount or bounty or award prizes for identifying and sharing the security breaches to save their organization or institutions or industries. So what are the problems involved in ethical hacking? So ethical hacking, even though hacking is not such an easy task, it's illegal. Sometimes hacking has few challenges and problems to face in every operation in every organization. Though the information is collected by performing automated and manual testing or permitted areas to attack. So in that, while performing such tasks, they try to damage or break or crack the firewalls which are established to save the data and network securities. It is safe to hire IT professional white hackers for maintaining good structures of our data in our organization to get rid of all this hacking stuff. So the basically the professional issues faced by the ethical hacking includes only possible ineffective performance of a job if you don't do your job or if you don't maintain a good firewall or if you don't work on your security services. It is a good chance for the black hat hackers or the bad guys to get into your systems and networks easily. So some of the major issues by the problem hacking are, in short, broken authentication, security misconfigurations, and injection attacks, and sensitive data exposure. Sensitive data exposure is very highly sensitive thing which as hackers are waiting for. So your data should be secured with as many as firewalls as required. In general, it's safe to assume that the internet era, in this internet era, all organizations and services will be targeted by malicious hackers sooner. So we we should take up this challenge for updating hacking prevented tactics, installing several technologies to protect the systems before failing victim to the hacker. We just need to save them from those hackers.
Hi everyone, this is Shri Chowdhury, and our topic is all about ethical hacking or cracking. And why is ethical hacking very interesting? Ethical hacking is very interesting and it is very useful because organizations can secure its system from the threat. What are organizations? Means actually we work under an organization or we tend to be a part of an organization, so it helps automatically us in many ways to secure our systems from the security threat. So it is nothing but a regular checkup for the suspectable harm in our systems, whether in and around the computer, when we can strengthen our support additionally. And ethical hacking has its advantage of special gathering access from companies' networks and information which automatically provides security to intellectual attacks like viruses. We all know what is virus and all. So, and next, ethical hacking is a privilege of gathering access from the companies, as I said, and then this automatically provides an intellectual attacks, and then this result to the testing of the security levels of a program and then a software. Then, what is ethical hacking? Hacking is the process of finding harmful things in a system or a threat in a system, and these are like unauthorized accesses, special some hackers accessing to our systems, and these perform the malicious activities like the suspicious activities like taking our data, hacking our systems and all. And then after that, they take all our data and then they delete our system files. So, and then they steal some sensitive information from our system. Actually, we all know hacking is an illegal act, and if we are got caught, it is a severe punishment for us. And then, what is the need for ethical hacking? Ethical hacking nowadays is utilized as a typical support cycle from the to examine the security frameworks, and then it is used to protect the data. Main thing of ethical hacking is just to protect our data, and then it runs with the security. All the secure systems has this ethical hacking, and then it provides a better professional career for us. As said, what is it important to us in the professional way or in a career way? If we develop some interest for this ethical hacking, we can be the best professional and security agent to our organizations. And it can also be very helpful for our professional career and also for our personal uses, so that nobody steals our data or nobody enters into our private or personal life. And then coming to the professional career, we can get more jobs or we can protect the data from the online, which is helpful for the others. And then, since the security threats have multiplied daily, we can see numerous threats from the people around us or for the people around us. And we can see in news or newspapers, we can see everywhere that somebody's system is hacked, some kind of celebrities profile is hacked and all. And some main institutions database is also hacked. So in order to protect everything like these kind of issues, we must use ethical hacking. Actually, it happens in a cycle of process which daily hackers and tries to enter into our system, and we must protect it in a special way. So in order to protect it in a special way, we must adopt a driven approach, and then we must look forward to see what are the security things that can help organizations or our personal computers in order to protect like a shield. Shield refers to that we are using the masks in our daily life in order to protect from the corona in a way. And next, I'm going to tell you about the phases of hacking. What is the phases of hacking? For every hacker, they follow a similar process so that they can get easily access into our systems and can hack the data. So, what is there are 5 phases, and what is the first phase is now, for example, if we take a military people, if they want to conquer an area or they want to fight for an area, they first sketch for that area, and then they will observe it daily. They locate if enemies are there in that area and all. So as like this, the hacker also observes our system activities or what we do, and then he starts slowly scanning our system so that if he finds any loopholes or if he cracks any passwords, he can easily enter into our system, and then he can gain an access. After scanning, he will find something in a loophole manner if our system is not in a protective way. And after gaining the access, he will just try to look for sensitive information and then maintain that access. After maintaining all that access, he will just store it. If there is any useful information for him, he will store it into his system, or he will transfer the data from our system to his, and then he will and then the fifth stage is he will cover all the tracks. Covering the tracks means erasing all the data from our system. Not erasing all. This is like disabling some passwords or some features, clearing the log data, modifying files, and then removing the folders or any sensitive information what he copied from our system. So in order to protect from this, we must protect the data in a similar way, either purchasing some antiviruses or putting our system into a proper way. So thank you.
Hello, this is Amal, and here I will explain these points regarding to our case study. The first point is relevance and dichotomy of ethical hacking with real-life situations. As you know, a hacker detects the weakness in data structure and put an attempt to fix them. And the opposite side, the cracker, identifies flaws inside the security of system and exploits them for financial profits or ideological function. Over the years, the two terms are used interchangeably to intend a person that has acquired know to identify flaws inside the system. So the purpose and permission are the elements that differentiate hacking from cracking. And we have a simple example here to illustrate the difference between hacking and cracking. So for example, when losing the key to open the entrance door to the apartment, the first thing we will get a locksmith to open the door. And in this situation, this locksmith is a moral hacker due to the fact he has recognized the issue and he was giving the approval. At the opposite side, if inside the system of robbing a house, one of the robber who is a locksmith makes use of his ability set to open the door, then the locksmith on this situation is an ethical hacker due to the fact the intention to get unauthorized access. So hacking reflects a hobby in exploring, but lots of which are felony, and the way may be legal in one context and illegal in every other. And here is an example again. If you're riding 70 miles consist with the hour is a criminal, but is not in a residential vicinity or mall car parking zone. And that is where an ethic is needed. Ethic imposes regulation and ensures the practitioner stay within the right boundaries. And here is the second point, the proposed solution. So the ethical hackers identify the malicious hacker activity as part of an organization security team to protect against the malicious hacking activity. When recruited, an ethical hacker asks the organization what is to be shielded from whom, and what money the company is willing to pay to get protection from. After that, the assault test plan is also known as a penetration test. Can then be developed around the data that must be secured and the possible risk involved. Then the system owner will give the authorization to do the hacking, and the hacker will attempt to penetrate the device by hacking tools and techniques to just refill the system security leaks. A penetration test is a scheme made by the device organization or owner. The organization helps the penetration tester to check network or device security using some hacking tool and trick in the test. This tool and the trick often bypass the network that has a very low level of protection. And the last point is future of ethical hacking. With things getting increasingly more worked on the web, the danger of security penetration and information spilling is additionally expanding. So in the present time, programmers are making new methods to load the information pieces of the association and cause likely harm to their organization. Where the new hacking procedures are advancing normally, the organization needs more upgrade plan and safety efforts. For that reason, the interest of gifted moral programmers is additionally expanding according to recent statistics. This unmistakably demonstrates that ethical hacking is helpful and significant in the market, and in this manner it has an extremely brilliant future. In conclusion, cracker is a legal type of hacking where the individual exploits the holes in a system unethically and compromises system security to their advantage. But hacking is ethical when the person uses their experts and ability to find gaps in information system and fix those gaps to enhance system security. Hacking represents an interest in experimenting, many of which are illegal, but another is illegal in many cases. Thank you.